Welcome back to part 2, everybody. We are currently right now just sitting back here lurking in 3rd position. Verstappen is ahead of me and Bottas is in currently right now 5th, but it seems like this Mercedes, both the Mercedes cars have an issue. They are not really gaining, nor are they making like big moves. Engine wise, I think they have a problem. It was reported from my team that Bottas has a problem, and so far it has not been let known to me that they have rectified it. So as of right now, Bottas has a problem. Verstappen's catching Hamilton, and what a race did we have. If you have not watched part 1, go watch part 1. It was an amazing start to this Grand Prix. For 11 laps, we had 11 cars all battling for position on the racetrack, and the top 5 battled for 11 straight laps before the pit stops.
4.8 seconds.
We did underfuel the car for this race. As you can see, we've been saving for the last, I want to say, 6 laps, and we're about, well, it just happened. We are now in the positive, so I'm just waiting for confirmation from my team to go up to another fuel mix, and we can start pushing and making inroads on top 2. We are not stopping anymore in this race. We are gonna drive like we stole it here, and maybe we'll pick up a win. I don't think that the mediums will have that much pace difference, especially not, you know, Hamilton or Bottas, unless they just start coming alive on the medium tires, which we haven't seen them go on yet. I still have my used sauce in case I want to do that strategy, just, you know, just to cover my bases. And it actually looks like one of the AlphaTauris is actually catching Bottas here. So Vettel's in the pit lane. I'm waiting on confirmation from my team here to switch it up into another fuel mixture. They have not told me to do so yet, and we're actually going to wait for their approval, because there is a fuel strategy that I guess that they have, because we did run a practice program for fuel this weekend. Right now we're just chilling, sitting back here. We know we're gonna have the grip for the next, what, 20 something laps in this race. So we're not worried about grip, we're not worried about pace. We have a new front wing. Our front wing somehow got damaged just a tiny bit in the first stint. I'm pretty sure it's between the contact with me and Bottas on the opening lap. But so far, a good race, I will say that.
Our gap to the car in front is 5.3 seconds.
Come on, guys, tell me to put it up into standard, please. Fuel information.
There's 19 laps of fuel remaining.
19 laps to go in this. More updates.
Okay, copy that.
I want them to give me more updates as to whether or not I can turn this engine up. Are we done with the fuel strategy yet? Bottas is pitting. He's probably going to go on the mediums now. He has to go in the mediums, or else they're going to be disqualified or take a penalty for not changing the compound. So far, this has not been the race that Bottas wants. But this has been the race that Hamilton wants. And even though Hamilton is still out in front, he is still being stalked by Verstappen, and technically me if I think about it, because the only reason I'm not up there is because I'm not really pushing a whole lot. Once I get the okay from my team to start pushing, I will definitely push. Because right now, the top three are covered off from 4th and 5th and on back. Like, we have nothing to fear from those guys. So it's basically a 3-man race at this point. Oh, they're both stopping.
Max is coming in for a stop. Okay, gap ahead is 4.8 seconds.
I'm still not going to change my strategy. I'm going to wait here. These guys are now in the mediums. So this is the interesting part, is we came on lap 25, which is now, what, 11 laps ago, and pitted for the hards. We know we're going to have grip for these.
Let's use overtake and burn some of this energy.
We know we're going to have grip for the last remaining, you know, few laps of this race, which we're not worried about that. My question is how much pace does Hamilton, Verstappen, and maybe Bottas have to catch me and overtake me on track, because I'm not pitting. And there we go. We can start. We're going to start at the next lap. We're actually going to flip this engine over into standard, and we are going to start seeing if we can hang on to this lead. There we go. We put it up in the standard. Made mistakes doing so. Hamilton and Verstappen, both on medium tires, both have to catch me, and both are about a... Thank you, Jeff. So, Verstappen and Hamilton are about a second apart from each other, which means basically DRS. Ocon's pitting now. Don't know where Bottas is.
Gap to teammate behind is 16.6 seconds.
Rival status.
They're in 8th.
Okay, so he's in 8th, and they still have not said what the problem with his car is. So right now, Hamilton is catching me, which is to be expected. He's on fresh mediums right now. To be honest, if this Mercedes crew is actually better on the mediums than they were in the softs, I may let Hamilton pass here. Like, I know it's not essential for me to, you know, let a race win go, but the only thing I may do is hold up Hamilton so that Verstappen can get away. And I may let Verstappen get away and then, you know, just try to see if I can hold off Hamilton. And then, you know, if Bottas comes, you know, obviously I have to let Hamilton go and I have to try to deal with Bottas myself. But there's no point in really fighting Hamilton. But I mean, there is a point in fighting Hamilton because I don't want Hamilton to freaking go, you know, just, I don't want to battle with him and then, you know, my teammate gets stuck in that. I want to actually battle with Hamilton. Let my teammate go. Let him go get the win and get the points for our team in the constructors and try to hold off both the Mercedes, if not Bottas, and, you know, keep my lead and extend my lead in the championship. That's how I think I want to play this. Like, if Hamilton does eventually catch me, I think that's what I would want to do. Driver behind.
Hamilton behind. Our gap behind is 14.3 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 1 lap old. The time last lap was a 1:37.2.
Last lap time.
Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Last lap time.
Repeat that. There's interference. Okay, the time last lap was a 1 minute 37.6.
Wow, so we're about a few tenths off, give or take. Which is actually pretty damn good, because I thought we were going to be like in a 1, maybe 38, maybe 139, 140, 130 market in terms of pace with these hards, but we're actually doing pretty damn well. Now that we can actually turn up this engine and kind of, you know, stabilize the gap a little bit. So again, I think if I win this race today,
You're losing a small amount of time to the car behind. Keep pushing.
10-4. If I win this race today, I think it's over for Hamilton. If I don't win this race today, or if me and Bottas don't win, or if Bottas goes out and I go out, or for whatever reason some BS happens, Hamilton I think still has a mathematical chance of winning this championship. He just has to finish well in all of the rest of the races, which there's only 6 remaining races, so we kind of gained on him a bit during that last time around. That was good. Sector. Oh crap, I messed up. Messed up. Woo! Almost spun it around. Lewis Hamilton, 136.8, so the track is actually getting a little bit faster. A little bit faster here. On the edge every single lap. I'm gonna see if we can go for a fastest lap here. Got it, 136.7.
Keep this up.
We are not gonna strain our engine doing that every lap just to get the bonus point, but I just wanted to see if we could do it without, you know, almost freaking crashing. I just wanted to know if we, you know, if I do have to push this car, can I do it?
We're leading our teammate by 15.3 seconds.
Alright, so I am going to check the tire temps. Valtteri, 136.5. Again, everybody is so close on performance this race, it's retarded. The first 11 laps were indicative of the times, basically. The times that we're giving right now, because everybody is literally like a tenth off. Like, nothing's like a slaughter right now. So, Valtteri has the fastest lap, obviously. You know, we're not going to do anything about that until, you know, the final few laps now, or unless we just get it just driving around this joint. because I think I have to use Rich to actually get it now. I don't think I can just steadily drive and Track Evolution come to the car and get it. 8/10 off that lap. We're gonna see what we can do this lap. Gonna see if we can cut it a little bit short. Almost 8/10 quicker. Valtteri 136.5 again.
Bottas has just put in a new fastest lap.
So Bottas is obviously quick. That's not a surprise. That is definitely not a surprise right there. We're gonna see if we can try to take back this fastest lap. Alright, we can go Rich for the rest of this lap. And 136 on the dot right there. So we're gonna turn the engine back off.
The turbocharger is on its last legs. Let's try to keep mileage on it to a minimum.
How do we do that? Hey, how do we keep the turbocharger to a minimum? Vehicle condition.
There's static over the radio. Say again.
Vehicle condition.
No tire concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Right now the gap is stabilized to me and Hamilton for about 13 seconds. So obviously they still have pace. Either that or they're pushing like mad crazy. Oh shoot. Rival status.
They're in sixth.
Did you just say sick? Bro. Rival status.
You're leading the pack. P1.
Rival status.
They're in sixth.
Wow, the way that they say 6 is kind of crazy. But anyway, here we come. This time around, it'll be 10 laps remaining in this Russian Grand Prix. I believe the next race we go to is my home Grand Prix, which is the USA, COTA, Circuit of the Americas. I'm looking forward to hopefully getting a win there if that is the next race. I haven't checked the schedule at all. But if it's not, you know, obviously when I get to COTA, I want to be, you know, winning my own home race. But I think we nailed the strategy head on here. We're not really going to push the car now. If Hamilton catches us, he just catches us. We'll push it if he's like, you know, within 3 seconds, I'll say. Or unless they take that fastest lap away, in which I'm pretty sure a 136 flat.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilize some of this energy.
I'm pretty sure a 136 flat is not going to be the answer to the fastest lap here, but we'll see.
Fuel is looking really good. You're managing it well.
Thank you. I need to stop doing that before I damage the wing, and then we're really in hot water. surprised I haven't damaged it already. I just hope for one thing at Circuit of the Americas. I hope it doesn't rain, because I am not gonna like it if it rains at my own home Grand Prix, and that track is hard enough.
You're dropping a second lap to the car behind 1 second.
Alright, that means Hamilton is kind of pushing, and I guess because Verstappen is now about a second, he is now about a second to maybe 9/10 back of Hamilton, so Hamilton's got to push here, because Verstappen doesn't want to give up just yet, and rightfully so he shouldn't, because we still have a Constructors' Championship to win, even if Verstappen is not in the Drivers' Championship right now. So we need every point we can get. But what a race this has been thus far. I thought this was going to be a boring race, and it kind of has been towards the end, but we're being chased and hunted down by another Mercedes that isn't Bottas, thank God. Finally. And Verstappen is actually really closing up to the back of Hamilton. The gap is now 6/10 between those two. The gap is now 3/10. The gap is so close right now. Verstappen and Hamilton gonna battle it out for second here. It's a 3-man race. Can Verstappen get by Hamilton in these final few laps and take second? Come on, baby. I want you to take a 1-2. Come on. Whatever that car is in front of Hamilton, keep blocking. Keep putting that pressure on. We have a Haas driver up in front of us. Turbochargers at 64%. That's interesting. So I think for the next race, if it's not, Circuit of the Americas, I think we'll go ahead and we'll use this same car, the same components for the next race. I don't feel like changing it out and using the new components, because they'll be worn by the time we get to Abu Dhabi, and we need every bit of performance that we can. Which is actually weird, because again, if you guys have been watching the series, you will know that every time we go into older components or we use older components, we have come out with a win almost every single time. Every time we use anything that is in the yellow. Bottas is trying to get by, I believe, Vettel for 5th. I think I just saw them on the mini-map. Let's see if we can.
Gap to teammate behind is 11.6 seconds.
The gap now to Verstappen and Hamilton is closing. I'm looking at the gap and I'm trying to race at the same time. I really wish I could back myself up, but I'm not gonna back myself up just to give Verstappen an edge. Bottas and Vettel, I just saw that change of the 5th position. They're going at it in the dying stages of this Grand Prix. We're not really cooking the tires right now. We are just cruising at this point. The gap is now 4/10. That Bottas just got by Vettel for 5th. Can Vettel respond by taking it back? Top 5 is on mediums, and a great one by Sergio Perez, who inexplicably, I think Bottas can get past him. Again, Bottas and Verstappen are in the slipstream. Hamilton and Verstappen are in the slipstream of each other. It's going to be very hard for Hamilton to really push now, because now you're going to have that Red Bull right on the back of you every single lap, using that slipstream, just getting every little ounce of power that he can from behind. That was a weird saying. We're approaching the black markers. Please do not ignore the blue flags. You will get a penalty, Grosjean. Don't do it. Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing, bro? Why did you like... Alright, we're not gonna answer that. Bye-bye. Hamilton's kind of increasing the gap just a tad bit. And the cloud cover has come over the track right now, so that's probably why Verstappen gets by Hamilton now. Oh my goodness me. Can this be a Red Bull 1-2? Bottas in fourth. He's passed Sergio Perez for fifth. Oh my goodness.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Verstappen is actually gaining on Bottas. Oh my goodness, I can't even speak. I'm so excited. Verstappen is actually gaining. Yeah, he's actually gaining a full second on the Mercedes of Hamilton. Wow. In the dying stages of this Grand Prix, I did not think we would see a Red Bull 1-2 today. And hopefully that stays true. Hopefully nothing happens in these final few laps. But here we come. We're coming around. The 3 laps remaining in this race. Well, technically 4, but I'm going to say 3. Here we go. 3 laps remain in this race. Verstappen is actually pushing like mad crazy. Like, no cap, he is actually... Holy crap.
Max is really pushing hard now. He's just put in the fastest lap of the race.
Why do you wait till now to push? There's 3 laps remaining. That cap is actually coming down way more than I thought. You know what? We're making mistakes right now. We got to focus up. Let's see if we can go for a fastest lap next lap. Verstappen is actually really freaking catching me. I'm kind of worried here. He's 9.3, 9.4, having around that range.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button more.
We've been saving our engine. We're going to save our engine. We're going to cool it down all the way so that way we can really go for it on this this lap, because this is probably one of the only chances we're going to get. If there ever was a need for a fastest lap, it's got to be now. We're going to put it up in the rich. Here we go. Overtake is on. Let's see what we can do. 2 laps remaining in this race.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
5/10 up in the first sector. We're gonna try not to use too much of the overtake right here. Sector 2, we're coming up upon lap traffic. Hopefully we don't catch them, but way before. Sector 2's time is 9/10 up. And we have pulled back out over a full second on, what's his name? Verstappen. Coming to the line, I think we may have messed it up when we had that little bobble. 135.0.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
135 on the dot. He's gonna have to bring something better. We are 1 lap away from another win in this career mode. This will be probably, I think, our 5th win. Our 5th or 6th win. I believe it's number 5. I think. I have not been keeping up.
10.3 seconds.
Let's kind of save this engine here a little bit. Yeah, we're not going to push it for the last few laps. Now, I'm pretty sure if I went in and leaned that whole lap, you probably would be right on the back bumper of me right here. Alright, so we got... What's the brown car? Oh, we got Kevin Magnussen. Why does he look like a different shade of color from Grosjean, his teammate? We got Kimi Räikkönen and Antonio Giovinazzi back here. Kimi Räikkönen, who is retiring at the end of the season. I wonder what driver will replace him next season. 9 seconds is the gap. Could stay behind these lap cars, but I kind of don't want to. And because we are riding back here with these boys, we're actually losing time. Final lap of the race. We're gonna have DRS thanks to these boys up here. Here we go. I'm not gonna push it. I think Verstappen is actually pushing to try to get fastest lap, and if he does, he just does. What a great race from, look at these 3. Look at these 3 up here going for it. I kind of don't want to interrupt this. But I'm going to, sorry boys. Woo! Räikkönen slowing down for me, I forgot. But what a race. We're going to have a Red Bull 1-2, a Mercedes knockout for the 2nd row. Hamilton is going to finish ahead of Bottas. Once again. What a race, what a race, what a race. After a 2nd place in Singapore, we're going to come home with the victory. Giovinazzi is going to pull over for the side of us. This is win number 5 on the season. And we are going to definitely extend the championship lead to more than just 7 points for this race. Checkered flag in the air. We are going to win at Russia. Yes!
Great,
Woo!
you've done everything we wanted to.
Hell yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Awesome job, everybody.
Well, today we've witnessed some great battles here in Soccer.
Yes, we have. Yes, we did. Some great battles.
So, Anthony, what made the difference out there today?
Well, this was a real team victory. They put together a solid strategy today that appeared well suited to the conditions out on track.
This is the first race that I think we have never gone on sauce. That's crazy.
How F1 really is a team sport.
Wow. What a drive.
En route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic
Yeah, and we, right now, I believe we lead the Constructors' Championship.
edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Let's go. I think we may have taken the lead at the Drivers' Championship with that finish, once he finished. We'll check it after they bring up the results. I think Verstappen may have been pushing for fastest lap there. I'm not sure. And
Let's see what effect this result
No.
has had on the driver's stand.
4/10 off.
Baxter increases their championship lead. Now, let's discuss
21-point lead against
driver of the day.
Difficult call.
Valtteri Bottas,
Esteban Ocon.
Lewis Hamilton.
Just so gifted
I
at
believe.
getting a most
I
out of
don't
his
know. I
tires.
think he may have lost it.
Let's move on to the constructors. Red Bull take over.
We now take the lead of the Constructors' Championship.
Who pushed themselves
2 points over Mercedes.
after an event like that? Who knows what the
Wow.
sport has in store for us next time? Be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement in Formula One.
Nice job. Okay, so Lewis Hamilton is technically 30 points back from second, but in terms of the gap from first, with 6 races remaining, the next race we do, if he does not have a good finish, or if we have a bad finish and he has a great finish, or if he wins, he's still in the championship fight. He is 2 points from not being in the championship fight. So he has to have a win, and we have to have a horrible race in order for it not to be that way. But wow, what a race! We take the lead at the Constructors' Championship. We take a bigger lead in the championship race, 21-point lead. That is gonna do it for Russia. We'll see you all next time.